emphasize different
Mm-hmm.
things, and we're still doing that. So I haven't seen anybody let up. I think it's important because our API is geared around how well our students test, and the API is important because a lot of colleges use that to rank your school compared to another school, and therefore, if your API is higher, you have a better chance of being competitive and getting in some schools than if your API is lower. So I think that our school specifically really works on, getting our kids ready for the test, so that our API improves to get you guys having better options for college.
Okay. And how important do you believe standardized testing is overall?
I think it's just another tool that I don't personally. I don't think it is all that great because I again don't think that it tests the things that students really need to know in order to be successful in life.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't, but going back to like question 1 or 2, it doesn't. They don't concentrate on grammar and sentence structure. And if you go into the business world and you have to write a letter or a newsletter or something to present to your board, and you haven't been taught how to write correctly, it's a problem.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, did that answer the question?
Yeah, it answered perfectly. And here's my last one. If there was one thing you could change about standardized testing policies, what would it be and why?
Something I would...
Mm-hmm. I mean, even if you don't want to change something, or...
what would I change? I don't know the answer to that question, honey. I hope you're not basing your whole paper on my answers.
Oh, no, I'm not.
If there is any one thing that you could change, because I don't know that I agree with the whole concept of the test itself. So, I think that the test, a lot of parents will get the test results, and they sometimes hold their kids hostage because their test scores, their standardized test scores aren't terribly high. But again, I don't think it tests knowledge necessarily. When the teacher doesn't teach the standards and therefore you don't do well on the test, what is that stating?
Yeah.
And that's why our principal and the department heads go over it, is because there are teachers that don't necessarily teach the standards. I mean, they're all supposed to, or they don't teach them in a way the kids are getting them, so they don't perform very well on the test. So, I don't know. I think I would probably change this and make it not quite so structured.
Mm-hmm. Well, I want to thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to answer my questions.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. I hope you do well on your paper.
Me too.
So, it's funny because 3 other people came and asked me questions today. One was also about testing, and then Bruce Lau came and talked to me about sex and violence on television, or sex and media.
Yeah.
The pros and cons, and I'm going, there are no pros. I mean,
Yeah, it's bad.
I don't see any pros. I said, when you come up, if you interview anybody and they come up with a pro, I want to know what it is. So, anyway, well, you're welcome, honey, anytime.
Oh, wait, I know a pro. That
What?
shows people, it helps people become more aware of their surroundings, and then when they go into a situation or, like, somewhere that's not safe, then they'll know to, like, get out of that situation, because then they'll know that bad thing could happen to them. That's what I think.
You ought to call Bruce and give him your opinion.
Okay. Good idea. Oh, my phone's dying. I gotta go. So, I hope you all enjoyed it. Talk to you later. Ooh.